Hello everybody, how's it going? I hope everything is fine. Today we are going to look at the 8-8 portal with the coffee cup readings. What you are manifesting. A lot of planets are being aligned in August, and I think it is important. And they say that right now what you are manifesting is just like it's going to be stronger, so I hope that you would manifest really good things for your life. And let's see what you're going to have in the near future for you, and as like a manifestation point, like what you're going to have like in your hands, like what you're going to get. And I would like to see that from the coffee cup readings today. Let me give you enough of time so you can meditate on my cups. Then I will start with the pink one. Hello, number one, who picked this pink cup. Let's get closer. I was brutal with this cup. I apologize. I was carrying it and all of a sudden it just like make it a little shake, and now it is like not in the center, but it is all right. Okay, before that it was just like making a leak already. Before I opened it, it was just like making a little mess, and I don't know what I'm going to say. This was my cup, but coffee in it was not that much, but I wonder how it turned out. Okay, all right, it was okay, it turned out well. All right, I was scared like nothing was in there, but apparently there are a lot of things in there. Hold on a second, I'm gonna, is it a little bit okay? I think it's better, right? I don't know, you tell me. All right, from the beginning, may I just like look closer for a second? All right, a lot of details in a small way. Like I want to see, for argument's sake, there's a little swan, but it is too tiny. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to catch it when I am editing the video. Okay, I see it now, but hopefully I can see that when I'm editing. A lot of details in your life. I think you are manifesting some kind of a detail work. Like you had the big work done and now it is time for the little details. It's just like having a glow up. Okay, let's assume that you're having a glow up and you are maybe shedding some pounds and you are having a beautiful hair, and then you're having a beautiful skin, you're taking care of your body in every possible way, and then everything is ending, then you're going to get some nails done for an extra thing. I think you're gonna have such luxury in your life in this way. You don't have to think about like big things in life to just like attain those things. Like, oh, I have to do this huge thing, I have to address this situation, or maybe I have to do the hard work. I think you have already done the hard work. I have the feeling of it, like you are already tired of doing the hard work, and it is time for you to just have some kind of like a polishing that has been left at the beginning, near to the holder part. What I see, a lot of good news for you. You're going to be really social. People are going to give you a call. You're going to give people some calls and meeting with different people in different times and talking with them, just like having nice times with your friends, or maybe making new friends. I see that for sure. You are going to make new friends. I see some kind of socializing. What you're manifesting in 8-8 portal is socializing, and I saw that before for someone else. I don't know if it is going to be the theme of the month. I see a lot of socializing when I am doing the private readings. By the way, if you're interested with private reading, check out my Buy Me Coffee. Well, self promo, no hate. But what I see, like socializing, a lot of people, and I also see a little bit of flirting. I see that down there. Just two people are shaking hands. Guys, there's a person that you're going to have a conversation with, possibly. This person that you're gonna have a conversation with is like, you didn't meet with this person or you didn't talk with this person for the sake of flirt. Sometimes we meet with people because we like them, or maybe we are interested with them, we would like to know them, but sometimes we just meet with some people and for totally different reasons, and then actually this person was cute, maybe I should give them a call, maybe I should send them a message. I think you will receive some kind of a message like that, and you're gonna be like, I was expecting that. I was expecting this person's call. I was expecting this person's interest. You're gonna have that, like, okay, you're gonna feel, I thought that it was going to happen. And, when it was not happening, maybe you felt like, was I just like tripping? I thought this person actually liked me in the way that they were looking, in the way that they were talking. Maybe they laughed at like a really silly joke that nobody was really interested, but they catch that and they laughed. And some kind of, oh, I feel it, there's an image in my head I have to talk about. Like, they gave you I don't know how to say it, a little sneak. They were just like trying to not look at you. All of a sudden, if you are looking at them directly, they are not looking back directly to you, but whenever you just like turn your head, they are looking at you. Oh, they are just like, they cannot take their eyes off you, but still they're pretending like, oh, this is just formal communication, it's just nothing here. Oh, they're gonna go an extra mile to get your number. Maybe they're gonna go extra mile to find your Instagram or something. Oh, I have a feeling. Let's see what's going to happen with that, okay? If something like that happens, please let me know. Messages I see. A lot of messages. Those little dots are messages and conversations, and a lot of conversations. Look, sometimes we look at those things and we see them as like eyes, but they are not eye-shaped. There's just one eye-shaped. Down there it is talking about some kind of a negative event that have happened before, and it is still having this lingering effect on your maybe body as like an anxiety. But I didn't see anything negative that are going to happen next. It happened before. It's not happening now. I see 7 and I see 2 numbers. 7 and 2, maybe 72. 7 or 2. What is that? 7, number 7 is going to be important. And also there's an 8. What's happening? I see a lot of numbers now. 7, 2, 8. If you're playing lottery, you can use those numbers. Maybe it will be beneficial for you. I see there's a pen and there's a bird. Some kind of an agreement is arriving at your door soon, and it's just like really, really soon. It's going to happen maybe this week or the next week. I don't think it's going to be happening in next week. Like, you will have an agreement, you have to sign some papers, maybe to get those numbers. I don't know. All right. And if you get such, good numbers through some kind of an agreement, maybe some kind of a sale, maybe some kind of new job agreement. If you're maybe like an influencer, you're getting a sponsorship and then you're getting like a 7K something, and please let me know. I would like to see an agreement that is arriving at your door and you're feeling like, okay, I thought it was not going to happen, but finally it's happening. The feeling of it is like, when it comes to love and when it comes to like the money, it is kind of similar in this cup. It's just like, I thought it, I was expecting it to happen, but I thought for a second, because there was some kind of a delay, maybe you were being a little impatient and you felt like, okay, I thought it was never gonna happen, but it happens. Okay, it happens. When it happens, you are going to have like a different type of a mindset to deal with what's happening in your life. I think you will have a planning mode that will be opened for you. What you're going to plan is like your like workload. Maybe what you were dealing with before is not going to be the same with what you're dealing later. It's not going to be the same. You are going to require an extra time for yourself to have beautiful communications with people, beautiful circumstances with the socializing and everything. But you will have like your priorities, I think, is going to change. How it could happen, let me tell you how it could happen. Work and work and work, no play makes a Jack a dull boy, right? And then your priorities are changing because of some kind of a money that you're having. Okay, I'm going to relax a little bit. I'm going to focus on different stuff. Maybe I'm going to focus on my health. Maybe I'm going to focus on my, glow up. Maybe I'm going to focus on my friendships and everything. And then you keep working, okay? But you are not prioritizing the work anymore. For a second, you're not prioritizing it. If, like, for argument's sake, you wake up at 8 and then you start to work at 9 until whenever the work finishes, okay, for you. It could be different for everybody. and you just like focus on that thing, and then you have no energy left for yourself, and then you just go to sleep. Basically, that's what I tried to say. No socializing, nothing beneficial for your body. The only thing that you did was the hard work. At the beginning I was saying that you did the hard work. Now it is time to refocus to the different things that are going to benefit you the most. What it is going to be different for everybody, but for many people who are watching this cup is about socializing. If you didn't date people before, for argument's sake, I think you're gonna have a date. I see a date in here, to be honest with you. Like, I cannot stop smiling. I cannot stop smiling. It's so cute. Some kind of a communication I see. And I see letter E. That person can have the letter E at the beginning of their names. I see some people on the move. I'm sure you can see that. They are going to the top, which is talking about some kind of a progress that is going to happen for you and for your maybe family members, for your loved ones. And also I see there's like a horse head. I see a lot of horse heads these days. I don't know why. Like the chess piece, horse head. That's what I see. I think something nice is about to happen, but it is going to require some kind of a planning. Again, like, okay, my priorities now is this and that, and it requires a different type of planning because my old plans, my old routine is not suitable for this new thing. And then you're going to have this change. I see some kind of news that are going to arrive at your door, and you're going to be like, what, really? But it is not related to you. It is related to maybe someone else, but you're going to have that conversation with somebody and you're going to hear about it. Some kind of, I don't want to call it like gossip, but some kind of an exchange of information. Let's call it in that way. Exchange of information. Okay? You will have it. I see little rows that are not being fully shaped, but there's one row that happens to be shaped. So it is just like clearing all the other, intentions of yours that didn't find any kind of a ground to be shaped. It is going to be possible to be shaped now. First, something big is about to happen. And then, what you're manifesting possibly is going to create more resources for you that is going to make you feel, okay, I have to refocus for my priorities, new priorities. And then you will have those new priorities aligned. And there's also a swan. I have to say that again. Like, swans are beautiful creatures, aren't they? If you're planning a life for yourself, by yourself, you're going to be single. No one is going to be there. Any kind of like a retirement plan, you're going to be alone. Any kind of a, vacation plan, you're going to be alone. I don't think it is going to be that way. Somebody is there. Somebody is lurking around. I don't know. I couldn't shake off the feeling. Sorry. And anxiety. Okay, let's talk about it. Possibly it is because of some kind of a health-related situation, or, something have happened before and now it is giving me anxiety again. What if it returns? What if it, happens in this way and that way? Maybe it is not happening to you, but maybe to a loved one. You feel like, how am I going to be able to help them? But you will be able to help them. And it is not going to create like a big burden in your heart because there's like an opening. It is just like breaking that cycle of anxiety. You see that? There's a little bird. It is bringing really good news. And this good news is going to make it possible for you to get rid of that kind of an anxiety. And in 8-8 portal, you will get rid of that kind of an anxiety. There is a way, and reroute, reorganizing, refocus, like changing of patterns and things. I think what you're going to have in these days in 8-8 portal is that shifting your priorities to another level. And also there's a couple who are talking. You're going to plan something with another person. Maybe this person is going to invite you to a certain place. And also there's a door I see which is talking about like a good new beginning. Guys, I cannot shake off the feeling. This could be like a relationship reading for you. Like maybe new relationship, maybe new flirt, maybe new something that is going to be effective in your life. Okay, I cannot read it as like a work-related situation in here, this door. Normally I read the doors as like the new beginning of a job, maybe new beginning of a project, new income, but in this scenario this is most likely a relationship or a flirt, and it will help you in a way that, I don't know how to say, it is going to make you feel lighthearted. I think you need that. I think you need that. Okay, let's see the plate. Okay, two different droppings, and one is heavy, the other one is just thin, but they are going in the same way and they're having a similar pace. Two different intentions for you, and you will focus on them at the same time. Something is going to take your attention for sure. But this, whatever that is taking your attention, it is not something just, going to bring a lot of burden in your life. No, it is going to bring joy. You are going to be busy with something that brings joy, not the burden, not the hard work and just toil and labor and the negative connotations of the whatever that you have to deal with, some kind of a responsibility that goes in a bad way. No, 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 it is not like that. You will have joy in you. Joy is going to be important. What you are manifesting basically is joy and lightheartedness. And I think it is time for you to focus on those kind of things, because it's been a hot minute that you didn't maybe give yourself a little time off. Maybe you didn't get some rest. Maybe you didn't enjoy your life like you were enjoying back at the time. Maybe you just prioritized a couple of things in your life. You thought that, okay, if I work really hard this year or like the beginning of the year, then I will have a little time off later on. Maybe you thought like that, and it is time for you to do those kind of changes. It is paying off. Yeah, there's a ship I see, and it is sailing. It is a smooth sailing. It is nice. Big success I see for you, some kind of a success story. You're gonna feel like, okay, I thought it was going to happen in this way, and it happened in this way, which is good. It shows that you are a visionary, which is good. Hard work is paying off. That's what I saw for you guys. I hope you enjoyed this reading, and I hope to see you in the next ones. Bye. Hello, number 2, who picked this cream color. I have this tendency of using this one instead of the yellow one these days. I don't know why. And this cup is going to show you what you're manifesting in 8-8 portal. What's going to happen in 8-8 portal. Oof, that was a loud opening, and there's a little dropping. It's just showing like a good kind of a... I want to say it like it's a teardrop, but in a good way. We have that kind of a saying like crying for the happiness. Some nice news that are about to happen. It is just going to enlighten your way. All right. Okay, all right, okay. It's good. Oh, that was good. All right. Let's start with the holder part, okay? A sudden ending for you. This sudden ending is actually necessary. You are free to change your mind. You are free to change whatever you are doing. You are free to walk away from the things that are not helping you. You are free to cut down some ties that are not really helping you in any possible way. If it is just like taken from you, if it is making you sad, if it is not really, good communication, you can cut down those kind of things. I think you're gonna have some kind of an ending in a way that I don't want to call it like a death. I don't think so, but something is coming to an end. Maybe you thought it was going to be longer than that, but it is good for you that it's happening now. Okay? And I see fishes down there, which is showing some kind of like the good luck and blessings. Take it as your blessing, like the Tower card, blessing in disguise. I didn't see like a heavy negative undertone in this thing. Something just like come to the end, like a natural end. It's just like not the thing that you expected before, but it is coming to an end. It is all right. And then you're going to have beautiful news about new things in your life. Something is ending, but new things are happening. New things are beginning, which is great. And also you have the fishes. Never forget that. Those are talking about like good luck and abundance and blessings. You will have a blessed new beginning. A lot of new conversations and new talks. Something tangible that will come to your hand. You will feel really good about it. And 3 people are sitting around the table, and they're talking about like what is going to happen, making some decisions. Those decisions are going to be important in these days. Agreement with different people is going to be important in your 88 portal manifestation process. You will be able to agree with other people that happens to be maybe important in your life, but maybe you are not agreeing with certain things. This time I think you are going to have some kind of an agreement. For argument's sake, you will have some amount of money and you will think about like what I should do about it. The other two are going to agree with you on that, and then you have a solid agreement that is not going to be broken just because someone else is just like asking for a different thing. It's not going to happen in that way. Everyone is just thinking the same, unanimously taking decisions. Also, I see like an upgrade for some people, some kind of a progress in life. Something is going for better and better, and it is like impossible for you to not to see it. Some kind of a progress is about to happen in your life, and you're going to cherish it. You're going to like it so much. You're going to like it so much. And it looks even almost like a pyramid. And you're going to the top. There's a person at the top. You see that, right? And you will feel better. I also see there's a plane. There's a flight that is about to happen. Maybe you will take the plane when you're traveling somewhere. I see a travel for you. You will go somewhere, or somebody is going to come to you to give some good news. You know, good news are going to travel from different place. It's going to be important. And I see little openings down there, which is talking about new blessings and new situations, and you're going to feel really happy about it. There is a person who is just like focusing on the things that they would like to focus, and they're achieving something. There's like an achievement of a situation. Maybe before this thing, before these times I'm speaking of, you had an idea and you couldn't have it for a second. There was some kind of a delay, some kind of like realignment. It didn't happen in the way that you were asking for. Some kind of an, cut down I see as like a line, but this person is going through that line and they're achieving something. Even though there was a delay, or, it didn't happen in the way that you were asking for at the beginning, it will happen to you. It will happen and in a really good way, and you will feel, okay, I did it. I actually did it. But for a reason, it is like a silent success. It is not like, hear ye. I just achieved this beautiful thing for myself and everybody should see it. No, it is more like you're gonna know that maybe not many people are going to know about that, and you're going to feel okay with that. You're not going to share that with other people. I don't know why you're not going to share. Maybe you had that feeling like, they thought that I failed before. I don't want to talk about it now. Or maybe you simply are not really interested with talking about your achievements to the other people because it's none of their business. It could be like that too. I see some kind of a money for you. This money is finding its own way to you. And I see there's a bouquet of flowers, which is talking about like a celebration. Again, I'm going to read it as like a celebration of an achievement, but it is just for you. It is good. It's like celebrating your own birthday by yourself. It's not sad. It's just like, I want to be with myself. I don't want to just like have different people, and I don't need a party. I'm just going to congratulate myself in silence for surviving another year. Something like that. I see there's number 2. I don't know, is it 7? Guys, I saw that 7 and 2 in number 1 as well. I don't know what it is, but in here 2 is more prominent. All right, numbers. I see numbers and similar numbers. Also, there's another kind of a bouquet of flowers, and 2 people are talking. If you're seeking for love, I think you're going to have something that is exciting for you. It is going to happen when you're not expecting. Okay, I hate to say that. I know. It happens when you're not expecting. Huh? Yeah, no. This is not what I'm trying to say. What I'm trying to say is that your focus is going to be on something else, and then you will receive a message and you're going to be like, what? Okay, this is exciting. And not just because you are so close to the idea of love and you are not seeking for anybody's attention, or, you are done with love, you're done with, marriage or whatever, you're not seeking for it. It's not like that. You're not having a closed mindset. You're having like, okay, I can date with people, but at this specific moment when it arrives at your door, you're just like busy with something else. What else I see for you is I see fruits. literal fruits I see. Maybe you're going to have, the summer fruits in your diet. Maybe you will buy new fruits. Maybe you're going to make jams. Maybe you're going to make like some beautiful food with that, maybe some dessert. Maybe you're gonna focus on the fruits a little bit more when it comes to your diet. Maybe you should have those kind of fruits. Also, it could be like the meaning of like, if it is like a symbolic thing, it is talking about the fruits of the labor, and you will get that. The tangible things I see in your cup. You will get the money, you will get the resources, you will get this, a beautiful message from somebody, you will achieve something for yourself. This is really nice. It's just like I want to whisper already. Like, don't tell anyone else. It's gonna happen for you. Don't tell anyone else. Nobody has to know. Maybe you're gonna be in that kind of a moment like, I'm gonna keep it to myself. Not everybody has to know it. I have that feeling a little bit too much for you. Actually, that's it from the cup. I don't want to keep it longer. Let's see the plate. Okay, a new beginning, a new, wish for you. And it's gonna happen so fast. Sometimes we wish for something for far too long and then it happens. And it takes sweet time, but then it happens and it is really valuable. But sometimes you wish for something and in 2 days it happens. It's just like what we call it as like a miracle. I was blessed. I wasn't expecting this to happen, but it happened, that fast. I was not expecting, but it is going to happen. You will receive really beautiful phone calls, not just related to like love messages or, the friendship or something. I think it is going to be about money, and what you're going to get is going to be huge. You have a beautiful fish there, which is talking about abundance and money in here. And this money is going to arrive at your door, arrive at your house, not only to you, but the people that you love are going to get the benefit of this thing as well. If it is something that you are asking for, obviously. If you don't want to share that kind of money with someone else, then fuck them. I'm not speaking of that. But if you would like to do something nice, maybe for your children, maybe for your family members, maybe your mom and dad, you're going to be able to do it. Yeah, you're definitely going to be able to do it. Like, I see a piece of paper. And this piece of paper is showing some kind of an exchange of informations I was speaking about at the beginning of the other cup. Exchange of information. And this information is going to bring you a lot of benefit. You will learn a lot. Maybe, if you have some kind of a situation with the courthouse, like maybe you are expecting some kind of good news from a courthouse, you will have it. And you will receive beautiful news about maybe some kind of money that will arrive at your door. And it is going to make you feel, okay, that's good. This money is good. I can work with that. If you're expecting good news from a courthouse regarding some kind of like a justice situation that you require, you will get it. You will get it. Like a piece of paper is going to have a lot of information. And you will feel really good and blessed about that. That was all. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I know it was short a little bit, but this is what I saw for you. And I think not pushing it is going to be enough for you this time. Okay? Thank you for watching. See you later. Hello, number 3. How are you? How's it going? I hope everything is fine. Let's see what you are manifesting in 8-8 portal. Oh, that was difficult to open. All right. Okay, you're definitely manifesting money. Money is coming in your way. Your cup is divided into 2, which means that you have to deal with 2 different things at the same time. Like you have to be thinking of something meanwhile you are doing something else. And it might be a little difficult at the beginning, or maybe, it can create some kind of an anxiety. So please be careful about that. Please take care of your mind, your mental health as much as possible. If it is required, seek for therapy. And sometimes we have to deal with 2 different things at the same time. We don't have the choice of it. And of course, everybody would like to just like focus on one thing and get the results of that thing. It would be lovely, it would be the dream. But, when you are going to do work, for argument's sake, you have to think about the well-beings of your loved ones. It could be something like that too. But what I saw is good news, blessings, and progress. What you're manifesting is the progress and good news. If you thought that something bad is about to happen, if you thought that something is not going to happen, it will happen in a good way, and then you're going to feel good about it. Okay? Let's just start with this part though. Okay. Nearby, the holder part, I see an agreement. Two people are shaking hands. And I see there's a golden snitch over there. I'm gonna read it as like a big blessing and, catching something big for you. I see an agreement that is going to bring a lot of money and a lot of progress in your career. This is like a definite career progress. It already took a lot of time beforehand. Like, it didn't happen until a certain point. But then it is going to happen and you're going to feel good about it. It could be like an expectation of a money. You were expecting that money to happen, but it took its sweet time. Didn't happen in the way that you were asking. It didn't happen at the time that you were asking. But then there's an agreement that is to be done, and then you're getting the money for that. It's beautiful. It's lovely. This opening is talking about all the good stuff. I was talking about the anxiety before. You have to divide your mind into two different things so you can focus on two different things at the same time. It creates anxiety. But I think this anxiety is not going to be for the long term, because you have this clear path, and it is just showing that whatever that divided your attention, it will pay off wonderfully. If you have to deal with two different work at the same time, you will get compensated quite fairly, and you will get this money, and it's going to fix everything for you, maybe. Or maybe you're taking care of somebody's health, and that person is going to be healed, and you're going to feel, okay, that was worth it. This clear part is showing that your mind is about to be free from all the negativities. Okay? What you are manifesting is like the freedom of mind from all of the anxieties. I see there's a person who is having literal stabs on their head, which could be about like a headache. Please be careful about the headaches, especially in these days, like the summer days. The sun is just like beating us up. Please be careful about if you have any kind of a migraine issue. Mind, take care of your brain. Have some magnesium. It works. It works. I see there's a person with a hat which is showing some kind of an official work. Okay, official work. And this official person is just like showing you some kind of paper. This paper is not that bad, actually. It's not bad. There's a rooster which is talking about news. And basically what you're going to have is like some kind of news from the maybe state-related situations, like some kind of an official place, some kind of an institution. You will get some kind of a paper. It will have some news. And this news is going to be good because there's like a progress. People are going upwards, not downwards, which is showing like some kind of an upgrade in the standards of the life, maybe upgrades in the work, upgrades in the promotion, in a way of promotion, something like that. You will have something a little bit better. There are two people who are not talking right now, but they're still thinking each other. If you had a fling, maybe even a lover before, now you're not speaking with this person anymore, I think you are going to have a different type of conversation with this person. Some bonds are not being severed in a way that you hate this person, that person hates you, and there will be never a reunion or anything like that. No, if you're seeking for a reunion with a lover, an old lover, I think you will have it. I think you will have it. And I think the other person is going to take the first step. But it doesn't happen in that, it doesn't have to happen in that way. I just had to say that though. A beautiful communication that is going to bring two people together. It could be like an old friend, but it could be like a love situation. To be honest with you, I felt it as like the love situation. The old wounds are being healed and just like moving on with the new page with this person. You didn't give up from this person, or this person didn't give up on you. But the negativities can happen to anybody. But I think you're going to find a way to address those kind of negativities so you can solve it, so you can move on together. Do you see this opening, which is talking about like a surprise that is about to happen for you? This opening is like when you are minding two different things at the same time, life is going to present you some kind of a gift. I see there's a gift. There's a little star that I see down there, which is talking about a surprise and a beautiful healing, a beautiful situation and hope and wishes. A wish is about to come true in 8-8 portal for you. But this wish is like, you thought, oh, I wish I had that. Then you forget about it, okay? Then you just like forget about it. You walked away. You minded your business and everything. This is the strongest way of manifestation, isn't it? Just like thinking, ah, I wish I had that thing, and then it happens. You know, you're sending it to the universe, and universe is sending it back to you. It will definitely going to send it back to you. I think it is like a tangible thing, though. You're going to hold it in your hands. It could be like a technological thing. It could be like a new phone. It could be like a new computer. Something like that can happen. Maybe you're gonna win something like that, like getting into some kind of giveaway, and then you are actually getting that thing, and you're gonna be like, what? Really? Okay, that's cool. But there's definite money, I see. There's definite money. And something is flying towards you. Something is flying. It was at number 2 as well. Something is flying. It's, you know, it's coming from another place. I don't think that it is at the same place with you right now. I think it is in a place that, you know, maybe from another town, from another country, but it will come to you. If it is like a work-related situation, for example, like let's say that this is a project, but it is a project based on different town, but you have to deal with that project in your own town. And then it pays from the other town. I see a progress and movement in your cup and also on your plate. There's like little bow I saw, but I don't think that you can see it because of the, you know, little dots of the pattern of the plate. Like a celebration, some kind of a gift. Like gift giving and gift having is going to be important in these days. If you would like to have a good manifestation process for you, I think you should give to the universe and then you should get from the universe. Doesn't have to be like you have to sacrifice an animal for that. It is more like you are going to give some amount of money to some kind of a charity as like a gift, not because you are expecting something back from the universe, but you know, opening those kind of channels, it is going to be important for you if you just like give it back to the universe, because universe is about to give you a lot of things and you have to give it back one way or another. If you be careful about that, universe is going to reward you a little bit more, but not because the universe is going to reward you more. That's why you have to give away something. It's not just that. You have to have this mindset of like everything is in a flow. Money can come and money can go. And I have to share it with the other people who are in need of, because there was a time that I was that person who was in need of. So if you keep that mindset and if you just like keep the flow open, keep this money gates open, it will manifest faster and faster, and you're gonna be like amazed with like how it is happening in this way. When you give 1, you're gonna get 10 maybe, but you're not doing it to get 10. You're doing it because you've been there when you had 0, when you had -10. You've been there before. And remembering that, honoring that, and sharing with the other people, sharing it with the people who are in need, maybe it is going to create a good karma for you so you can have good things in your life. And I think you will have enough of those kind of things in these days. 8-8 is going to bring you a lot of understanding in those things. Like duality in this cup was divine. You know, being separated into 2 different places, focused on 2 different things at the same time. Also focusing on like remembering of what was it before and how things could be happening tomorrow. Like focusing on those 2 things and just finding a balance. Not forgetting where you're coming from, for argument's sake. It is going to be important. That was all. I hope you enjoyed this reading, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.